With our session today, I want to speak to you about hope. When I was growing up, there were some like activists, there were some positive perspective people. They would pour into and encourage people that were in adverse situations. And the quote was, "Keep hope alive." They would always say that. Keep hope alive, just to encourage people. Keep hope alive. And so they would always say that. And so they would say that, like I said, to those people that were in adverse situations, that were in tough challenges, that they wanted to let them know that, hey, they can overcome any challenge, obstacle, disbelief, whatever anybody brings to them, they can overcome it. So they would always say, keep hope alive. And what I believe is that when you have hope for something, it allows you to push through those tough times and those tough challenges. Y'all agree with that? If you have positive perspective and hope, it allows you to get through anything that you face in your life. And so for me, like, we can wish, I wish she would. Boy, like, to me, wish is inactive. Wish is not taking actions. But when you have hope, hope is being active, right? Having hope is taking action. So I ask you today, what's your hope? What's your hope for your future? What's your hope for your family? What's your hope for your future success? What is your hope today? And so I'm gonna break down some things that'll help you with whatever that hope is that you have. All right, so the first thing, I think we have to look at our heart. And the first question you have to ask yourself, man, does my heart have good intentions? Right? Am I thinking ill will? Am I trying to get over it on people? Am I doing things the right way? Is my heart in the right place? Am I forgiving? Am I not judgmental? Right? What is your intentions? Right? That's the first thing that we have to observe, looking at your heart. The second thing is our outlook. What do you want your future to be? I'm gonna give you that one again. What do you want your future to be? And I'm gonna tell you, like some of you guys that are in here, I grew up in similar area like you grew up. There's some things that I faced in my life that were, man, adverse. But like I told you when I started, I chose to look at it as, hey, I'm gonna use it as my motivation and not say, hey, poor me, and make dang excuses for it. My hope was that my future would be successful, and because I hope that, I'm in here in this room with y'all. So I want to be the evidence and the research of that. Right? I'm not just saying, hey guys, keep hope alive. What's your outlook? No. Like, I'll be the example. I can tell you that because I've experienced that. So what do you want your future to look like? The next thing is your perspective. And you want to ask yourself, do I have the proper perspective? And when I say perspective, I'll just give you an analogy, an example. So y'all see I have on glasses, right? So a few years back, I didn't have these, but doctor's like, hey man, you're getting older, dog. You need to get you some glasses, right? So you can see better, right? And so I got me some glasses, and when I got those glasses, man, I could read the fine print on the cans, y'all. Right? Like, I found out that trees really do have leaves. Like, man, I can really see stuff, y'all. It was a different perspective. And so what I'm saying to you is we have to make sure that we have on our positive perspective lenses. Ooh, let me give you that one again. We have to make sure that we have on our positive perspective lenses. And what I mean by that is you have to always find the good. Guys, it's negative out there. I promise you that. Right? That's not going to stop. But what you have to do is, in any situation, you have to find a positive perspective and hang on to that positive and take one step in the positive direction today. And then take another step tomorrow in the positive direction. And before you know it, you're achieving great things, all because you started with the positive perspective. And then the last thing is your expectations. Are you setting expectations for yourself that will help you reach your goals? And you really have to look within on this one. Are you setting expectations that's setting you up to reach your goals? So I can't say, hey, I want to make straight A's, and I'm not doing my homework. Come on, y'all. I can't say, hey, I want to go to the league, but I don't want to get in the weight room. Bro, come on. Like, I want to get this college degree, but I'm not going to class. It don't add up. It don't make sense, y'all. So what you have to make sure you do is set those expectations and make sure that your actions are in alignment with your expectations. And then what that will allow you to do, it'll allow you to achieve great things. In reviewing, I talked to you about hope. And I want you to know that great things are possible for every one of you in this room. Right? If you have hope and you believe that you can, and then you take the dang proper actions to do that, you will be able to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. And so there was 4 things that I talked to you about. The first thing I talked to you about was your heart. You want to make sure that your heart is in the right space. Make sure that you have the proper intentions. The next thing is, what does heart start with? H. Then we talked about outlook. What are you wanting your future to be?
I hate you.
Right? What does outlook start with?
Cool.
Come on, y'all, talk to me. O. Then we talked about perspective, having a positive, proper perspective. What does that start with? P. And then with the last one we talked about was expectations. Are you setting the proper expectations for yourself so that they can be in alignment with what your goals are? Right? And what does expectations start with? E. What does that spell? Hope. And so I challenge you today, guys, keep hope alive. Man, in those adverse situations, any of those tough times, when it seems like you can't, let me assure you, you can. You just got to keep hope alive. All right.
Go get it.